This is Chit Chat.
My Chit Chat guest tonight is an Australian icon, a powerhouse vocalist that has sold millions of albums, topped national and international charts, and toured the globe many times over. A household name at just 17, providing the soundtrack for welcoming Australia into the new millennium with absolutely everybody, to performing on the world stage as the standout star at the closing ceremony of the Sydney Olympics. Her music has been the soundtrack for a generation, and out today, 20 years in the making, her self-produced masterpiece, and it is a masterpiece, City of Angels hits the shelves. I'm brimming with excitement and nerves and joy to have the honour to say, please welcome Vanessa Amorosi! Yeah! Vanessa, hello! Thank you so much, please grab a seat. Vanessa, it's so good to be here. Now, is that have you got a bit of glitter in your hair? You've just come back from Mardi Gras.
It wouldn't surprise me if I have glitter all over me, but yes, it's been an amazing 2 weeks of mayhem.
Yeah, how was Sydney with the Mardi Gras and everything? Like, you looked absolutely fabulous. There's a picture of you there. How's it out?
Oh, it was a crazy, crazy night. I'm very, very excited. It was also the first time that American Express had their little float, and I was a part of that. So it was a big night. It was wonderful.
Was it a good way to sort of relaunch this beautiful album, City of Angels?
It's just a nice way to come home, you know, just reconnecting with everybody, especially after what's been happening the last 2 years, like hitting the stage and feeling human again and being with everyone. It's wonderful.
And I bet there must be a lot of excitement and preparation that goes into a new album launch. When I go and see concerts, I'm always wowed by the effects and that amazing singers like you do. When you do things like the rain special effects and that, how do you practice that? Is it something like this?
I'm still standing.
I was wondering where that was going. Rain special
It looks
effect.
there like you have the same budget that we have for this show. So, I mean, you're just backstage. What's going? Is this a typical Vanessa Amorosi moment?
Yeah, I don't take too much seriously, even if I don't even think that was an English way of speaking just then. But no, I don't take myself very serious. I take my music serious, but, behind the scenes, I'm a bit of a clown.
Now, you have got the incredible new album, City of Angels, that's out today. When an artist normally releases an album, we might get 10, 11, maybe 12 tracks. Your album has 17 tracks on it.
Yeah, and it was, I was going to try and cut it down a little bit more, but no, these songs I really felt like I couldn't part with, and they had to be on this art piece, yeah.
And is it something you sat with a lot and to decide to put the 17 tracks together? Was it really hard to choose?
There were many tracks, and it was very hard to choose. It comes down to what literally moved me emotionally. And especially because I'm hearing it so many times through producing it and stuff. Like at the end of the day, I want to still play it and still feel something. So it was really important with this record to have that emotion level in it.
And it is quite a departure from some of your other stuff. It feels a lot more soul-bearing and everything on the line. We're going to talk more about the incredible album, City of Angels, after the break with Vanessa Amorosi! And welcome back. You're on live from St Kilda with me, Ben Murphy, but more importantly with Vanessa Amorosi! Now, does that noise ever get... Do you ever, stop enjoying that noise of people screaming? Like when people go, Vanessa Amorosi! I mean, I'm just imagining you walking at home and your partner or, whatever, just going, Vanessa, and you just go, ah, and everyone going crazy. Is that how you get around?
No, absolutely not. No way.
No?
No way. I have a little boy. He don't care at all. No.
Do you like the change going from motherhood and then heading out and having crazy fans getting all excited?
It's definitely like two different worlds, but I've always kind of straddled two different worlds. I've always lived on a farm with a bunch of animals that don't care. And then I would get on the road where, I have to like pull myself together and look somewhat half normal. So, yeah.
So does that sort of upbringing and being out on the farm and things, does that remove a little bit of the ego, which then allows you to make such a gut-wrenching and open work like City of Angels?
It's definitely an earthing point for me, for sure.
Yeah.
I love to be just outside and doing those kind of chores, as they call it. But, in saying that, I have really good people around me as well, so I don't think there's really much about music that's any different to anybody else's life, so...
And you've got a song out today, Crash and Burn. How do you go about putting something like that together and getting it out there?
It's nerve-wracking because it is so honest. The whole record is, you know, one of those moments where I was like, maybe I should have made it more fairy tale-like. But, you know, it's a wonderful experience because it's just getting to that point where I feel like I can connect with everybody on such a real and deep level. And then in saying that, I feel like, you know, when I released This Is Who I Am, I went to America, and for the last 10 years I've been working behind the scenes, and I do a lot of gospel music and things like that. So when I come home, there's always this weird kind of disconnect where people understand what I did as a kid, but they don't understand what it is that I actually do presently now. So this is going to be wonderful to finally get this out there and hopefully continue my journey with everybody.
And you do mention the gospel music. There's some great gospel-sounding music on it, and one of the lyrics in one of the songs, it's been quite stressful leading up to this show, and I was listening to your album, and there was a lyric that said, relax, everything will be all right, take it easy. Is that kind of your motto to get around? Do you ever get stressed, like launching an album?
I'm stressed all the time. I'm a mess. I'm constantly like, oh yeah. No, take it easy is like what I tell myself. It's like, take it easy. It's going to be fine. Like, you know, life is going to go on tomorrow. It's not the end of the world. So that's what this track is all about, definitely. And I've been lucky enough to do a duet with Lena Bird Miles, who's an incredible American gospel singer. She's unbelievable. Yeah. So she collaborated with me on that track. And
you've got actually 2 collaborations on that album.
Yeah.
How do you go about selecting who you want to collaborate with?
Oh, I just go for the most amazing singers that I really look up to, and Anthony Evans is another incredible gospel singer in America, and I was just so desperate to do a song with him because his vocal and his range is out of this world.
So I'm curious to know then, when you're meeting someone that you admire, like me tonight meeting you, and me getting incredibly nervous, and I'm sure the audience getting really excited, do you get that sense of excitement and nervousness when you're meeting someone else as well?
I would say so. Yeah.
Yeah?
I think so.
I think it's sort of human nature, isn't it?
I don't know, because it is like the music industry and I've been in it for such a long time. I don't know if it's nervous or whether it's just curiosity to how that would play out.
Well, I'm super excited, and tonight, after this show, I'm going to come and follow you because you're performing at Mimo Hall, because today, the album City of Angels comes out today. Very exciting. And then you're off on a tour with the show, I imagine?
Yeah, I mean, it's non-stop. Whenever I come back home, I try to lock in as many shows as possible just because, I mean, I love being on a stage. It's like my happy place. And now that I have a new record where vocally it's a real challenge to get out there, things like tonight are really exciting because it is that fine line of whether you're going to pull off some of these numbers live, because it's just, you know, it's not as simple as some of the pop stuff.
And it is quite a big album. Like, your voice has never sounded better, and the album is very sort of cinematic and kind of a little bit dark. So it must be quite exhausting to get up there and do 16, 17 tracks of a new album night after night.
I didn't think about that when putting it together. I'm definitely thinking about it now.
And you must be absolutely exhausted because you've been back and forth from Sydney and everywhere else, and tonight backstage you've had several other interviews on the phone and that as well. When do you find a moment just to take it easy?
You know, if I do have that moment to take it easy, I always wake up with a mission. I think I'm always in that fast lane. It's just how I am.
That's the way to do it. Well, City of Angels is out today, and well, that sound means it's time to play This or That. 60 seconds on the clock. You have to answer as many questions as you can in that time. There is only 2 answers to choose from between each question, hence this or that. Vanessa Amorosi, are you ready?
Okay.
All right, your time starts now. Collaborations or solo?
Collaboration.
Summer or winter?
Summer.
Fellow Olympic closing ceremony performers, Nikki Webster or Christine Anu?
Both together.
Both amazing. That's great. I like it. Music stores or online streaming?
Streaming.
Streaming. You can get it
I want it now.
You can
right
self-produce, connect with your fans.
Yep.
Best way to go. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
Definitely does.
Good. We can be friends still. Good.
Okay,
I was worried
good.
for a moment there. I thought I was going to lose you. Should I pursue my singing dreams? Yes or no?
Yes. Why not?
You haven't heard me. All right.
No,
Very nice,
no.
though. I'm awful. A cup of tea or a glass of wine?
Cup of tea.
Cup of tea all the way. 2 amazing songs on your album, Ice Cold Heart or Best Days?
Well, let's go uplifting. Best days.
Best Days,
Yep.
all right. Early mornings or late nights?
I do both.
Both? Oh, you've just gone it for both
I
ends.
never sleep.
And finally, should everyone jump online and purchase your sensational self-produced album, 20 years in the making, City of Angels now?
Yes, please.
Of course they should! City of Angels is out now. Be sure to find it on all of Vanessa Amorosi's tour dates and fun stuff on her socials at Vanessa Amorosi. That's at Vanessa Amorosi. Vanessa, it's been an absolute privilege and honour. Thank you so much. Vanessa Amorosi, ladies and gentlemen!